Okay, so this is my second example in evaluating trigonometric functions by applying trigonometric identities, including the cofunction identities. So, example number 2, we have cosine alpha equal to 1/3. Okay? Kapag gagamit tayo ng tawag dito, yung ratios of the sides of the right triangle or the six trigonometric functions, madali natin makukuha yung secant, cotangent, and sine alpha. Di ba? But the instruction is gagamitin natin ay trigonometric identities. Okay? For secant, paano natin makukuha yun? Alam natin, ang reciprocal ng cosine ay secant. Okay? So, reciprocal identity ang gagamitin natin. Ano yun? So, secant alpha is equal to 1 over cosine alpha. Okay? So, we can use theta. Okay? Theta yung nakalagay doon eh. Ang given lang natin, angle alpha. Okay? So, gamit to. So, 1 over cosine alpha. Okay? So, cosine alpha is 1/3. So, 1 over 1/3. So, reciprocal, magiging 1 times 3 over 1 or just simply equal to 3. Okay? Baliktarin nyo na lang yun. Okay? 3 over 1. So, that is our secant alpha. 3. For cotangent, ito muna kunin natin. For sine alpha, what we're going to do is a Pythagorean identity. Okay? So, dito muna tayo kay sine alpha. Gamit yung Pythagorean identity. So, we have sine squared theta plus cosine squared theta is equal to 1. Okay? So, alpha ang angle natin dito. So, therefore, we have sine squared alpha plus cosine squared alpha is equal to 1. What we need is sine squared alpha. So, transpose natin si cosine. Cosine squared. Okay? So, this 1 minus cosine squared alpha. Then, we substitute 1 minus cosine squared cosine alpha is 1/3. So, 1/3 squared. Okay? Then, we have sine squared alpha equal to 1 minus 1 over 9. Then, ito ko ilagay. So, that is sine squared alpha is equal to 9 minus 1. So, 9 minus 1 over 9. Then, square natin both sides. Okay? So, we have here sine alpha is equal to 8 square root of 8 over square root of 9. Okay? So, we have sine alpha. What we're going to use this, ang gagamitin natin sine dito, kung natin is the positive one because we're going to deal with only acute angle in which kapag ang angle natin na acute angle is standard position, located siya sa first quadrant. Saka natin pag-aaralan sa mga next lessons natin, yung angle na more than 90 degree, okay? Or hindi acute angle. So this one is equivalent to 4 times 2, right? So pwede natin ilabas yung 4. So we have 2 square root of 2 over 3. So yun yung sine alpha, okay? Now, okay, cotangent alpha. Gamit naman yung quotient identity. Paano yan? Quotient identity for cotangent theta is equal to cosine theta over sine theta. Yeah. So, meron na tayong sine. Ito na lang gamitin natin. Meron tayong cosine. So, we have cosine alpha over sine alpha. Cosine alpha is 1/3 divided by 2 square root of 2 over 3. Okay? Getting the multiplicative inverse, we have 1/3 times 3 over 2 square root of 2. Okay? Cancel yung 3. Rationalizing by multiplying square root of 2 to top and bottom of fraction, we have square root of 2 on top sa baba ay 4. Okay? So, yun yung cotangent natin. Okay? 4. Kasi square root of 2 times square root of 2 is 2 times 2, 4. Okay? Now, i-verify nga natin to if we're going to construct a right triangle. Let's find out if we're going to get same answer. Cosine alpha, let's say this is our alpha. Okay? Okay, so given yung cosine alpha, we have 1/3. Kung itong alpha natin, that is adjacent side of our hypotenuse, ito yung 1, ito yung 3. Okay? So pag nag-Pythagorean theorem tayo para ma-solve to, that is, let's say that is B, diretso ko na, A is equal to square root of 3 squared minus 1. Okay, gamit yung ating Pythagorean theorem na C squared equals to A squared plus B squared. Check na lang. So, this is 9 minus 1. So, that is 8. Square root of 8 or that is 2 square root of 2. Okay. Check natin. Sine alpha. Okay. Ito ay 2 square root of 2. So, therefore, sine alpha is opposite or by hypotenuse 2 square root of 2 over 3. Correct. How about cotangent? That is adjacent side adjacent side over hypotenuse. 1 over 2 square root of 2. So, 1 over 2 square root of 2. Pag ni-rationalize yan, that's square root of 2 over 4. So, tama. Okay? Tama yung sagot natin dito sa cotangent. Okay? So, mas madali yung kung ang gagamitin natin ay yung ating 6 trigonometric functions at magko-construct tayo ng right triangle. But as I've said earlier, ang ating pinapagamit sa atin ay yung trigonometric identities and cofunction identities, probably para ma-familiarize na tayo dun sa mga trigonometric identities na to. And last, we have letter D. Alamin daw natin yung sine quantity 90 degrees minus alpha. Okay. So, gamit yung cofunction identities, yung sine 90 degrees minus theta is equal to cosine theta. Ang angle natin dito ay alpha. So, therefore, sine 90 degrees minus alpha is equal to cosine alpha. Therefore, this is the same, equal to 1/3. Okay? So, yun yung ating example in evaluating trigonometric functions by applying the trigonometric identities, including the cofunction identities. Okay? Thank you.